There are 4 different versions of Abbey Road on CD. The first was the Japanese 1983 version, and the latest was the recent 2019 anniversary edition. We'll go through them from newest to oldest, and then make a final decision as to which is the best. The recent 50th anniversary CD contains a new mix made by Giles Martin. This 2-CD edition also includes a bonus disc of work-in-progress versions. The new versions seem to have a higher bass level, and small details that will catch your attention if you are used to the old mix of Abbey Road. When analyzing the waveforms, it's clear that this is the loudest version of the album on CD. The booklet of the 2019 remix is the most complete thus far, with 40 pages of information and rare photos. This new mix is not bad, but it does feel a bit artificial, contrived, and the balance of instruments seems off at times, with the bass being too loud. However, this version is probably well suited for streaming on a Bluetooth device. In 2009, the entire Beatles catalog was remastered and the packaging was expanded to include more photos and information. This version includes an enhanced CD containing a mini documentary about the album. It includes a 16-page booklet, and was remastered from the original stereo analog tapes. This version seems to have been an improvement over the previous 1987 CD, and fortunately is not as loud as the 2019 remix. The frequency analysis shows that it's very similar to the 1987 version, but with a higher volume. In 1987, the Beatles released their entire catalog on CD worldwide. This version of Abbey Road is a bit bare in terms of packaging, and the sound can be dull when compared to other versions. It's much quieter than the 2009 remaster, and the frequency analysis shows that it's cut off at 20 kHz, while the newer versions are cut off at 22 kHz. In 1983, Abbey Road was released for the first time on CD, but only in Japan. This version has a totally different mastering which was probably done by CBS Sony for Toshiba. Mine is a copy, but the original CD had a black triangle that identified it. This version has even less volume than the 1987 CD, and a frequency analysis shows that it has more treble than the 1987 version. I find the black triangle version sounds very natural, an almost perfect balance, with more clarity and space, especially when it comes to the drum sound. This CD has pre-emphasis, so you will need to listen to it on a CD player, or de-emphasize it with software. Here is my final ranking. Please like, subscribe, and check out my ranking of Dark Side of the Moon CDs as well.